kick. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. First play of the game, and already an incredible catch. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tutin gets it from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop us.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They're going to run. Here's the rookie from Kansas State. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled there by Mike Green.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third and 4 coming up now. We're drawing up for him. Sharp right in here. He's past the 30. And he has this solo way down to the 23. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Finds the in route, complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. The handoff on 3rd and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. That ball is out. Young lost it. And they say the Packers pass in this one. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here. Their call on on fourth actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man.
Ready? Here we go, here we go.
Play action, it's Richardson. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down, give to Tootin. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the back of the defense.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on.
Slot man's in motion right. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again, Richardson. Oh, not like this, an interception ends that drive. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release. space, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Cine. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. New set of downs from 37. On the give, it's Tootin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, they need 7. Working from the gun, it's Richardson.
You just bump up on the linebacker down. Dang it.
By Kittle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Inside give here for Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down, and more to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Back to 80. 70. Timber Wolf. Ready, right?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he will have a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was Tyleik Williams in on the play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games in next week.
On third down, it's Young. This is a heater going deep. He's got it at the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Design quarterback run here. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's a design run. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end.
Like that.
Now it's York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Second down, looking for options. We're going to put some air under this one, right side. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Keely Ringo picks it off. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. Gets some space around midfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down. On the 6.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Play action with Richardson. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. They motion the tight end over. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. Katie York now on for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. York knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would love the touchdown more.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
This point.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Caught on the comeback route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Play action now. Young. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Packers going with a dime set to get this third down stop. Here he is on third and short. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
36-yard line.
To the air yet again. Young. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite hang on.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's fourth down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's looking deep once again. Oh no, and they get him yet again. Jacorian Bennett has it. interception of the season. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They think they hand it off. Now Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit.
Let's start.
Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Takes it in at the 21. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return.
Their own 45-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
It's not just imperative the quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down.
You can take the
soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Okay. I'm saying you can take the meat out of it and leave it in the aluminum foil and just you need to use the fan.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Young working from the gun. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
3rd and long for him here. And they're going to touch him down as they run up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The throw left side finds Burden. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
2nd and a yard.
Young throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Young. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions.
Yes.
A Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10.
17, Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Makes the tackle. And the hit helps send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So out now comes the punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
So what? It's so cold. I don't. Yeah, I like it a little bit toasty than this, but these folks in this house is crazy, so I let them have it.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Connects downfield, on target to Burden. Now he's past the 25. Luther Burden. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
Oh, okay.
That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
He gets that first touchdown.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here from Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
1970.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's trying to push the field. And that's sent to the ground by the defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Oh,
And it's incomplete,
yeah.
and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Damn, we got the charge.
This offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets his offense in better field position.
What you want to do?
Close to the 30.
Let's see.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young.
Hey, the wrong fucking button. In.
What
the wrong button. Oh my God.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time.
Just hit the wrong button.
Easy passes,
Damn.
or simply take him off this field
Dummy.
altogether.
First down now, ball at the 33. On the ground, Tootin. And this is going to be just what his defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Packers only up by a few. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Every tight end worth his salt wants this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll go again here with Tootin. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. And might see them burn a timeout. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
18, Rattler, 18, come on. Nike,
back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw.
Wow.
Here, folks, it's intercepted.
Hey, it's a great fucking play. Can't be mad at that.
And the Packers make the play that
It's a great
should
fucking
win
play.
them this game.
Jesus Christ, it's a hell of a play.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Such an tape. Come on, now. Let's see that again. Good.